Hello and welcome to Nice Sport Pal. I am Jim, and there is no one behind the camera today. Dawn is under the weather, but it's the beginning of Epcot's festival, the Festival of the Holidays, the International Festival of the Holidays. So I had to stop by and check some things out for you, right? And maybe eat a little food, but because Dawn's not feeling well, I promise not to enjoy any of it. I feel terrible. Anyway, why don't you come with me and I'll show you around. Epcot during the holidays. It is beautiful here. There's lots of great decor to look at. But in the meantime, it's a festival, which means we need to check out our festival guide and find out everything that's going on here. There's going to be displays and entertainment and Santas and lots of food. So let's check it out. All right, so inside of our booklet, here's the things that are included. There's fun for all ages, festival merchandise, entertainment, and holiday kitchens, which is the food. So the fun for all ages is the holiday cookie stroll, which is related to the food. If you buy 5 of the noted cookies, you're going to get a special festival treat. There's also a scavenger hunt featuring Olaf, and there's a glimmering greenhouses overlay on Living with the Land. We've done that before. That's a lot of fun. Now, you can meet Santa Claus at Communicore Hall. You can meet Santa Goofy at the Odyssey. And you can see the Celebration Countdown, which is a big Epcot gingerbread ball. I can't wait to go see that. And there's some other fun things like festive fragrances presented by Scentsy. We might check that out as well. Here's all the entertainment they have going on at the festival. Joyful, a celebration of the season, is performing at Communicore Plaza stage. And then around the countries, you'll find different things relating to the different customs of all the countries here. Usually a Santa or a storyteller. And then, of course, the Candlelight Processional is a big deal here at the festival. It's the telling of the story of Christmas with great Christmas music and usually a famous narrator. The real reason you want this booklet is because it is a guide to all of the food booths. Experimental Prototype Cookie of Tomorrow, that's over at Communicore Hall. And then Communicore Plaza, the walkway to the World Showcase, all of your holiday kitchens. There are pages and pages of these describing food, beverages, some of them alcoholic, some of them not. But they all look very holiday-ish. And then in the back of our booklet is our holiday cookie stroll stamping page. If we get 5 of these cookies, we get a festival treat. Now, these cookies, the way it usually works is you can buy one from 5 different places. You can buy 5 of the same cookie. If they qualify, you'll get stamps. All right, I think our first stop here will be Communicore Hall. This is a great place to get to the holiday spirit. This is, of course, one of the places you can meet Santa Claus. Look at all the times he's got going on. 10 to 11, 11:30 to 12:30, 1 to 2, 2:30 to 3:30, and 4 to 5. So you're going to want to do this earlier than in the day rather than later, because I guess Santa's got places to be at night. Wow, it looks like a really long line for Santa today. I might have to just send him a letter. Here is the gingerbread Epcot ball. This is amazing. It looks delicious. Do you think they'd mind if I just took a little bite out of the bottom or something? Ooh, check that out. The line for Experimental Prototype Cookie of Tomorrow is pretty long. In fact, it goes right out the door. Now, I like a good cookie, but I don't know if I can wait in this line. There is a lot of cool festival merch in here. A lot of it has to do with Figment. Figment and his holiday outfit, right? He's got that special holiday sweater, but there's pass holder shirts and ears and blankets. Even some cool little bags. So one thing that isn't really super well known is that Figment has changed his outfit for the winter. So you can come meet him here at the Imagination Pavilion and see him in his holiday garb.
Oh, those people.
Figment! It's so nice to see you. I heard you were going to be in your holiday outfit, so I had to come stop by and see you. Yeah, I'm ready for the holidays too. And hey, I thought of you because, like, Epcot, it's like one big taste lab, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to go with me? We're going to get some food. I don't need to know. Yeah. Visiting with Figment in his holiday garb has put me in the holiday mood, and now I am ready to get some festival food. Yes. It looks like we just have to walk past these candy canes, and then I think we have to go through the Lincoln Tunnel and we'll be there. Before we get to the food, though, we're walking by the Festival Fragrances, which is kind of an eating area, but at the same time, they have all these displays with holiday scents. Let's go check them out. A holiday gift from Scentsy. This one smells like a Christmas cottage. You can experience the scent below. Cottagey. The scent is orange and raspberries, cloves and spice. Yeah, it had that. Silver Bells. This one's supposed to be kind of vanilla and pear and caramel, which of course is what a Silver Bell smells like. Let's check it out. I don't smell it. All right, this one, I know exactly what this is gonna smell like. Perfect peppermint. Look at all that candy. But does it smell like peppermint? Let's find out. Oh yeah, that's peppermint. The scents could be a little stronger, but you know, it's outdoors. All right, now it's on to some food business. And because it's just me, and I can only eat so much, I think I want to start in the back of the showcase and hit America and Germany first, in case I fill up. So, I'm gonna take a boat over to the other side of the World Showcase. All right, does this qualify as a ride? I guess so. I just tug on the yellow strap here. This boat ride is a great chance to take a look around the World Showcase without having to walk through the big crowd and getting some great views from the water. This is kind of nice. And just like that, we are dropped off in Germany. That was a great trip. Now, normally Germany's got some great treats, beers, caramels, bratwursts, but we're gonna head over to their booth for the festival and see what kind of good things they got there. All right, technically, this is Bavaria, but they've got some great things. Pork schnitzel, cheese fondue, and a Linzer cookie. What are we gonna try today? All right, it's no secret why I headed straight to Germany, because they have some returning favorites that I've been looking forward to. First up is the pork schnitzel, which is a pork schnitzel with mushroom sauce, a spatzel, and braised red cabbage. It looks crispy and delicious, but the proof is in the pudding. Let's try it out. Just as I remembered it. Oh, the meat is good. The crispy coating on the outside is delicious. And I love the mushrooms with it. They give it that nice added flavor. And then, yeah, you got a little spatzel underneath to eat with it. All right, here is something you can't go wrong with. It's the cheese fondue. Oh, it's in a little bread bowl, and you can dip chunks of bread in it. Oh, wow. That is like the most delightful beer cheese you've ever had. And it's warm and creamy. And there's so much bread because they give you a few pieces to get started with, but then you can start tearing apart the bowl. And, you know, to make it more of a meal, they've got these great vegetables that are all roasted and everything. And, you know, maybe you don't want to eat your vegetables, but when you can dip them in cheese, come on.
The 4 is the luckiest number of them all today. So, Micha, do us the honor and open door number 4. Yes, I will do that. Right. So, I'll be watching you. Yes, sure. Wow. Yes. Christmas in Bavaria also means baking and crafting. I think in this case it's crafting because we built a house for Nikolaus out of apples and sticks. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and Nikolaus house. That was your magic that made that happen. This applause is for you.
All right, it was dinner and a show. They had a little show over there, the Advent calendar, puppetry. All right, it was a little weird, but it was free. A nice little show. The food in Germany was good. I think I liked the bread bowl the best, just because that cheese was so delicious. Oh my goodness, I could just eat that all day. And I got a couple vegetables in too, so there are lots of storytellers here in the World Showcase. We're in Italy and we're gonna see La Befana, who is kind of an Italian Santa.
Now, I lived in a little cottage at the edge of a great road where caravans of camels would come by all the time. You don't see camels too often now, do you? Maybe some Vespas, but no camels. One day, I was sweeping in front of my little house. We did that back then. We swept outside. I don't know why. And I look, and I see there are 3 travelers coming towards me. They are from a faraway place. They are on camels. They are so exotic, dressed like kings. The men, not the camels, huh? And they are pointing them this way, and I'm that way. And they are saying so many words that La Befana does not understand. But lucky for me, these men, they talk with their hands, huh? Then I remember a word. Bethlehem. You know this word? Ah, yes, you have heard the stories. But you must understand. It was so long ago, La Befana did not know of the Bethlehem. La Befana. That big star in the sky is to tell that a great king was born in the Bethlehem, and we are following the young king's star. Ah, yes, I have seen this star. It is why the sky is so bright the last few nights. And if I'm being honest, I was getting a little annoyed. It was keeping me up at night. But I am so excited. So caught up in the story of finding the young king that these travelers, they asked me to come with them to the Bethlehem. And for a moment, I have such a longing to follow that star. And then I think, what? You crazy La Befana, you thought so, huh? The camel, stars, strange men in the middle of a night, huh? Not so good, ladies, no. No, I'm sorry, La Befana cannot come. I am so excited. I will go to the Bethlehem, I will see the baby king, so I run outside to follow the star, but oh, it is gone. The beautiful star, she is no longer there. La Befana had waited too long. What would I follow to find the young king? And so, since then, I have been looking for the Gesù Bambino, the Christ child. And on the eve of the Epiphany, That is when the three wise men arrive in the Bethlehem. I climb down the trees, and I look into the faces of the children, and I think, oh, are you him? Could you be the Christ child? And when they are sleeping, you think this could be so, huh? Well, you know, lady. I do not find the Jesse Bambino. But when I look into the faces of the precious children, it reminds me of the miracle of that star, and I leave them a gift.
Oh, yes.
So, hey, that was a great story.
Well, thank you so much. I say grazie to you. Where do you live? Huh?
I live right here in Florida.
You live in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad you could make it to Italia. Huh?
I know, right? So we learned a lot about, the spirit of giving at Christmas time.
Yes.
And I also learned that, after Christmas, I've got 10 days to get to Italy to double dip, right?
You don't have to. People tell you to take your decorations, and you don't have to do that till after the 6th,
Oh, wow.
after the Epiphany. You say that before I told you this.
All right. I'm sure my wife will be happy to hear we do not have to take the decorations down for weeks.
You have my permission, huh?
Thank you so much.
Bello.
So I'm having a ball here in Epcot, and I hope you're having fun watching the video. But hey, while I'm walking around, why don't you subscribe to our channel? That way you'll never miss one of our adventures. All right, the other reason I wanted to head to the back of the World Showcase was because I usually love what they have over at the America Pavilion. This is the American Holiday Table, and they have some great dishes here. They have the slow roasted turkey, which, if you didn't get enough Thanksgiving, this is turkey and stuffing and green beans with a little cranberry sauce and gravy, mashed potatoes, all in a little bowl. This looks so good. Yeah, it is a holiday in a bowl. This is delicious. And yeah, like I said, if this is your jam, the turkey with gravy and cranberry, this is delightful. Kind of a deal for under $7. Now this one I classify as a returning favorite for me. This is the blackened catfish, and I'm not usually a seafood person, but this one is always so good. Now it says blackened catfish with Hoppin' John and comeback sauce. I don't know what any of that is, but it's got a nice sauce on it. I've been warned that it has bacon in it somewhere, so let's give it a whirl. That is delicious, and like I said, I'm not a big seafood person, but it's a light and flaky fish with good seasoning and a delicious sauce on top. And it's on a bed of like beans and rice, so it's kind of another big hearty meal for under $7. This is delicious. Now, if I have anything to complain about, it's that I didn't notice that they had a dark chocolate cherry porter available at this booth, and I didn't see that until after I ordered. Otherwise, I probably would have at least sampled that. That sounds so delicious. I'm going to have to make a separate video of like beers of the holidays, I think, because there's a lot of them here. All right, now we're in France, and it's time to learn a little more about Christmas. We're gonna go see Père Noël and see what French Christmas is like.
Hey, bonjour, mes amis!
Bonjour!
Can we all say this? Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Très bien. And as we say in my country, Joyeux Noël! That means joyous Christmas! You might say Merry Christmas, eh? Joyous is better. So you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. All I ever wish is a Christmas tree, Santan, and you, Père Noël, love, Babette. It's very sweet, you know. And that, mes amis, that is a small view of a French Christmas, seen through the eyes of a delightful little child.
So while we're in France, we're gonna go check out Ratatouille's Adventure because it's now in 2D. I know, that sounds like one less D, but we're gonna see what it's like. How do you think they made it work with 2D instead of 3? I guess it's been retrofitted.
Voilà, venez, 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 suivez-moi, je vous prie. The chef Rabbi is waiting for you. This way. What? Mais oui, that's it. Dépêchez-vous! Par ici! Go! Go!
Maintenant!
Oui, ma chérie!
Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus, chers amis. À bientôt et bon appétit. Et Mino.
Okay, so I have to say, Ratatouille in 2D really wasn't that different than Ratatouille in 3D, so I think they made the right call getting rid of the 3D glasses, which is great because I really didn't like wearing the 3D glasses, and I was this close to getting 3D glasses LASIK. We're passing through the UK, and I think we have time for one more holiday Santa. This will be Father Christmas. Let's go see.
Here we come, a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Hello, here we go, a-wandering, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. May God bless you and send you a happy new year. May God send you a happy new year. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Hey, to all those gathered round the streets of this fair village, greetings. Allow me to introduce myself. I have been known by many names. There are some that call me Santa Claus. But here in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas. And I bid you all welcome. We gather this afternoon to toll the devil's knell. One toll for every year since the birth of Christ. Now, let's see, where was I? Yes. 65, 66, 67.
You got it.
Oh dear. Would someone be so kind as to tell me what year this might be?
68.
2025. Thank you very much, much appreciated. 2025. 2025? Really? Oh dear. 2025. Well, that means I must ring this blessed bell 1,958 more times. Well, everyone get comfortable. It looks like we're going to be here for quite some time. This Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. This Christmas will be, it's gonna be a special Christmas for me. We'll be together this Christmas ride. Merry Christmas, Epcot.
All right, over here at the Odyssey building, they have holiday hearth desserts, and I'm feeling like a little dessert because I've had basically like 4 entrees. They were all rather filling, but a little sweet something would be great. But look at that, red velvet cake pop, reindeer chow, crumb cake, toffee brittle, oatmeal cookie, even a frozen caramel hot cocoa. It all looks so delicious. Oh, and hey, you can meet Santa Goofy here. Looks like Santa Goofy will be meeting today from 4:10 to 7 p.m. That's rather specific, 4:10. There's Goofy's Santa's sleigh, and that's where he'll be meeting. Behind those trees, there's a whole bunch of kids in line already sitting on the ground. I don't think I'm gonna wait for Goofy Santa today just because I think I'm gonna send my list to the real Santa. No offense, Goofy. So I got a couple of tasty treats here. I got the frozen caramel hot cocoa. Is it frozen or is it hot? Wow, that is chocolatey, but also cold and thick and frozen. That's really good. Wow. I was wondering how they would capture the spirit of hot cocoa in this, but they did it because it's just so chocolatey. So I also got a reindeer chow, which is really just like a bag mix of popcorn, M&Ms, chocolate-covered pretzels. This is kind of cool because I can take this with me and snack on it as I walk around the showcase.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
So I did briefly consider going to the candlelight processional, but as you can see, the end of the line for the 5 o'clock show is over here in Italy, and everybody behind that line is now in line for the 6:45 show, which now extends to Germany. It's only 4 o'clock. I'm not waiting 3 hours to go see that and maybe get in. I mean, I'd probably have a pretty good chance if I got in line now, but that's crazy. The sun is starting to go down, so it's time to go to the land. Featuring Soren. Of course, we're here for Living with the Land. Glimmering greenhouses, which will be full of holiday lights. It's nicer to see them at night, and usually what happens is the 5-minute line turns into an hour-long line. So we'll see what it looks like when we get in there. Okay, it's not too bad yet. It's got a 15-minute wait. It looks a little busy, but I know it gets a lot worse than that. So I think that's going to do it for me for today. I had about 4 different entrees, a couple desserts, rode a few rides, saw a lot of Santas, and yeah, we're just now catching some of the evening lights at Epcot. It's coming alive with the spirit of Christmas and Christmas lights. We're gonna have to come back. Dawn missed the whole first day. We gotta come back, and she's gotta help me eat some more food because I can only do so much by myself. I tried. I hope she's feeling better soon, but I'm sure she'll be back for the next video, and hopefully she can get over here to Epcot and get a little of this festival in quickly. She's gotta catch up. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us for today. Hey, thanks for coming with me today, keeping me company while I was doing this solo. Hey, how'd I do out there? Nice work, pal.
Look at that tiny.
I know, isn't that cool?
Crazy technology. Is it a moving picture camera?
It is, yeah.
Keep it moving.
Oh, we're moving.
Keep it moving. This
Father
is very
Christmas, you
exciting.
are the most hilarious Santa I've met all day.
Stop it. Cut it out. You need to get out more. How long have you been out? The whole day?